Hi, this is Leo, and I'm from India, Bangalore. So, I'm going to summarize the book The Alchemist, which I recently completed reading it. And I just completed this book in just 4 or 5 hours because it's a book of worth 200, less than 200 pages. So, and each and every page has bigger fonts, and so you can just complete it very faster compared to other big books like this. So I did this book just for a curiosity as a uh, entrepreneur, how it helps me in understanding things, because I read a great reviews about this book before selecting it, and I went ahead and saw some of the videos that summarizes this book, and I found that they are missing some elements that I was interested, I was able to find when I read this book. So of course every book has a different take for different people, because it depends on what kind of standpoint you are in, and what kind of things that are going through in your life currently, and what profession do you do. You are a businessman, entrepreneur, or a startup owner, or you are a student, or you are somebody who wants to improve their personal growth and stuff like that. So of course I get it, it depends on who you are and what you're trying to achieve. That really gives you a lot of direction when you read any book. So this book gave me a lot of direction when I read this completely, and I've got some of the important pointers that I want to share it with you as a summary of this book. So without much further ado, let's just get the summaries out in the next slides. So make sure that you follow the complete video, so that you get what exactly you want. Thank you. So, what is this book all about? Why everybody is talking about this book? And this book has got a lot of reviews in Amazon. It has got more than, I think 20,000 reviews, and most of them are like 5-star reviews. And I could see a lot of other country people reviewing it also. But this video, I'm gonna really summarize this book only from a point that I understand as of now today, because I'm not an avid reader, first of all. So I'm a new reader. I started reading a couple of books. So a recent books that I've completed was this book, which is called Atomic Habits, and the one that I'm currently reading is this one. It's called the 4 Hour Work Week, because I just started reading books to improve my personal growth and stuff like that. And to be precise, I will put my profile like I'm an entrepreneur based out of Bangalore, India. If you have heard about Bangalore, probably you know that it's a tech city of a Silicon Valley of India. So here a lot of unicorn companies and startups are created here in Bangalore. So it's the state of mind that I am into, and I am currently running 2 3 startups myself, and so I'm in the phase of growth. So I that's my mindset now. So you clearly understand from which mindset and how I'm interpreting this book, because that really matters. Because if you're a student and you read this book, of course it means completely different something else to you. You wanted to master something else that I'm not trying to do here. So let's get the standpoint clear here. So I'm clear. Am I clear here? So please type in the comments that are you an entrepreneur? So please go ahead and type in your comments that type in the comments below that are you an entrepreneur, are you a student, or are you somebody working as an employee somewhere? You want to improve your personal growth, stuff like that. So what do you what is your current state of mind, and what you are in the current phase? So I can even suggest you a better book. Probably from my reading, I'll suggest you a better book. So that's what I want to tell you. And so let's look at the next level. So let's look at some of the interesting facts about this author, because any book that I read, I want to know who the author is and what is his personal capacity. because that's when I get interested in a book, and then I start reading the book and I complete the book finally. So so he is the author. So if I'm not wrong, I googled it actually how to pronounce this name, because it's a Spanish name, and you know how Indians are good at pronouncing Spanish names. It's called Coelho. Paulo Coelho. So that's what I got from the internet. Sorry, I am hiding his face. Probably I'll move this side so you can see him very well. So he is the man who wrote this book, and he's born in Brazil, and he is renowned for his works in this book called Alchemist and the 11 Minutes. I haven't read 11 Minutes, but I am thinking of buying it now because I really loved the way he narrated the entire plot, and he gave a lot of meaningful insights just by taking you through a lot of adventurous trips to Egypt and the land of Spain. So it's really interesting to read these kind of books that has a lot of inspirational wisdom as well as a lot of adventures. So if you are somebody who likes adventurous movies, you know, you would definitely love this book. So just comment below that if you like fictions and adventures. Please comment below, and tell me what is the recent adventure that you did in your life. So it makes a lot of people interested to, you know, share their views. So moving on to the author. So the book is basically done in the Spanish language, and it's been translated into other 72 languages. So this book that we are all gonna read in English is basically a translated version, and it was translated very well, I would say, because I just compared the Spanish reviews, like copy pasting it in literally in Google to translate what they exactly say, and I could see in most of the places the English translation is also conveying the same thing. So I think the translation is very good medium so that it reached a lot of people. So it's been translated into 72 different languages, and it's been sold over 140 million worldwide. So that's about the author and the powerfulness of the book. So now you're very clear that it's not something it's like worth your time, right? You can invest this time and really get a good deal out of this. So let's move on to the next session. So let's look at the story plot. So it starts with a shepherd boy travels to the, you know, from Spain to the Great Pyramids in Egypt and find his treasure and love of his life that he had dreamt about. So it's like an inspirational wisdom filled with fiction and adventure, like I said. So you can just imagine yourself traveling through the land of Spain, and how the travel is happening from a particular city to another city, and it's like a real adventure if you can just make a picture out of your brain. Like you can visualize a lot of things that they discuss in this story. They will go to exotic markets, they will go to there are like a lot of characters. Every character has its meaning in this. There's not any lousy character that doesn't have any meaning at all, because every character that is described in this book has some kind of point to prove, and some kind of information that you can extract out of that character that will definitely give you a direction that you can focus on. So that's about the plot. I don't want to spoil your reading, so I'm not disclosing anything completely, but this is the plot. Okay, so you will have a story in that a boy travels around the world to find his love and the treasure. Okay, so that's what it's all about, and it's filled with fiction and adventure, and that's the plot. And now moving on to the section what I literally got out of this, I've made a quick pointers in just a big in a quick summary, and I put all in one liner so that I don't want to suck out your time. I know your time is very valuable, so let's move on to that. So what does the book cover literally? So the first thing that I have understood from this book, the more impact that it gave me as an entrepreneur, is about love. So when we love something so much, that's so much into it, we get uh, involved more into that, and then we do better at it, right? So when we love something, we really get better at it. So that's what I found it more interesting. So I have made sure that I have ordered it in a way that I have understood and interpreted the most important meanings are at the top, and the least important meanings are at the bottom, because I felt that this book stressed too much on these parts, and the rest of the parts are like covered here and there. But ultimately, it's up to you. How do you want to, get the information into your brain? You might find something like self talk and your heart speaks the truth maybe on top, but uh, it's ultimately dependent on you. So what I felt was love was the more crucial part here. So if you have love towards anything that you do, let it be you for a person, for a job, for your work, for your dreams. When you love, you put 200 300% of your effort to be better at it. So that's what I felt. And then you should like follow your passions, because anything that you want to start, uh, you will have some kind of beginner's luck there. Like I just started with it, so I had some beginner's luck, so I was able to easily relate with it. And that at that time I have never read one book also. So when I saw this written by a very big author, that beginner's luck favors, but I was easily able to relate to it. So that's what I felt. And so the answer is within you. Talk to the soul of the world. So that's something like more into spirituality. But if you understand like how to do meaningful prayers and stuff like that, probably you will have this point to be very relatable. So I recently discovered that, so I found it very relatable. So I have put it on the third slot, and look for the opportunities. So I always like opportunities, and whenever it came to me, I think I picked it up. So not sure, but I like opportunities are very important when you grow. So that's why I ranked it up here. And then the fear, the don't live with your fear. Like so the book says that if you feel that you will lose something that you already have, you will not get new things that you want to have. Right? So you should be coming out of that fear of losing what you have. It doesn't mean that you should lose let go everything, but you shouldn't worry too much about it, because if you worry too much about your existing possessions, probably you will not be able to focus in your future possessions. Maybe that's what they're trying to convey. And then it's about self-talk again. It's more of like the same answer is within you, but self-talk, they're putting a calendar slot in your calendar for a particular amount of time. Do a self-talk with you. That's what important. So I just started it and I felt good. I did 2-3 sessions and I really feel good about it. And then the heart speaks the truth. So basically, when you do self-talk, you will get a lot of talks with your heart, and it always tells the truth. It doesn't lie to you. So it always tells the truth. So it's, you can call it as an intuition or something, but it really talks to you. So make sure that you listen to your heart and you give 100% focus on it. And of course you can take talks from other people around you, but I felt whatever your heart speaks, just follow that. I think that should be great. And the next one is like sometimes we feel like so we are at the last moment of the victory, and still there are like lot of hurdles coming up, like correct, um, so that's when you should be very careful about it, because you are tested. Once again, I'm hiding something. Yeah, so be focused. Don't you know when you see victory right in front of you, you should be more focused than your previous state, because you will be tested at the last moment. Even at the last moment, you might lose and skip your victory. So make sure that you are focused. Do not lose your patience and focus. And procrastination, like a lot of books say, don't procrastinate and stuff like that, because this is basically for somebody who even at somebody at a very big level, not only for the beginners, even at a big level. Procrastination is there when you are really trying to change and learning something new. Your brain doesn't want to go there because you already formed a habit and you want to stick to that, so you procrastinate learning new things. So that's one way of looking at it. So these are the points that I felt I got from this particular book, The Alchemist, and I've summarized it. And uh, do you guys want this summary in Tamil or in Hindi? Because I can do both. Basically, I can do the same conversation in Tamil and English. So make sure that you post your comments. Do you want it or not? Yes or no? So I will definitely make a new video and link it up in the description. So make sure that you put a comment on that. So let's go to the summary. That's very important, and that's what I think you'll all be waiting for. So this book is all about achieving your personal legend. Like, personal legend is like your ultimate destiny, that you want to become, who you want to become, what you want to become, what you want to achieve. It's all about that. So the book says, if you follow your dreams and act on your dreams. So when I say follow and dreaming big, so you should just have a very big goal and act on your dreams, which means you have a solid plan to achieve your dreams. Your success is right under your nose. So it's like it's there wherever you are. You just have to move a bit further. That's all. And last but not least, maktab. I leave it open because I want all of you to read this book. This maktab word occurs in a lot of places in this book. Okay, every time it occurs, it has a deep meaning, embedded into the sentences, into the entire situation that's been created in the story. So read this book and then go ahead and search for this meaning maktab and post it in the comments below. I'll be really happy if you understand the meaning, and if you read this book, you will understand the complete essence of this word. Of course, it's the word that's been from the Quran. I'm not sure about the right number of words, but it's there. I have googled it out. So I find whenever this word appears, there's a lot of meaning in that particular paragraph above or below that. So make sure that you note this word and then read this book and put your comments on the below. What do you find in the Google about this meaning of this word? It's of course an Arabic word. Okay, so it's not English. So make sure that you search for the right keywords and then you get the meaning and post it on the comments. Okay, and moving on to the very important session. So if you are somebody who wants to become a personal legend by just selling on Amazon, I have a perfect solution for you, right? I can help you out in creating a proper Amazon seller account through which you can, sell your products, and I can help you to select the right products. I can help you to find the right niche, and it will help you to gain a lot of sales, like our students here. So you can see some of our students in the initial few months into the selling, they are doing already import and export kind of trade. They're selling in lakhs, six-figure sales in just a few months. And I've worked with a lot of brands, and I've made a perfect launch strategy for you. And I'm an Amazon seller for the last 4 years. I've launched a lot of successful brands and products in Amazon. and then I'll tell you what you get. So when you book a strategy call with me, I will get you a proper roadmap. We will analyze your current level of interest, we will create an action plan, and we will propose certain budgets that you must need to dedicate, and we will create a plan that will have a proper budgets that you must dedicate to become a successful Amazon sellers. So I have few if you have few frequently asked questions here, please check it out and start making money while you sleep, because I think that's what the personal legend of everybody. So when you sleep, you want the money to be get credited to your bank account. So I think that's what everybody dreams of. So make sure that you sign up for a consultation call, and we will catch you on the other end. Thank you so much.